We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player...
Here comes a new challenger!
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
諸君、健闘を祈る。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. How's the time left? How's this match going to play out?
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
The throw connects for counter hit damage.
今いいのが入ったね。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
さあ、ここだ。
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。どうだろう。
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. At this range, many attacks connect.
Hold your breath. おお、そうきたか。
Super armor does its job.
ここで決めるその胆力。あっぱれ。
Level 1 super armor. Right here. Good heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
やるではないか。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Good patience to scout out the counterattack.
いやー、よくガードした。
Block the impact. Nice block to shut out the impact. Whip speed, if they're going for the super, it's not gonna hit.
いやー、よくガードした。
Doesn't miss a beat. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Player 2, watch your head. The drive impact doesn't work.
いやー、よくガードした。
Not a lot happening, but I'm springs forward with the drive rush. Goes all in with the uppercut. Oh, what a flash with the counter.
次はどう出る？
Will this super art do anything?
何？
Who's gonna take it?
もう決まってしまうぞ。
Player 2 is in a very good spot. You're done.
やるではないか。
Jamie,
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
いいぞ。血がたぎってきたか。
Had the radar up and running.
ここで決めるその胆力。あっぱれ。
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Player 1 has the light lead.
このまま行くか？
With a hit, whip, charge in. Tricky territory here. Well-timed corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Goes for the drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. It's a normal hit from the drive impact. That still counts.
ここで決めるその胆力。あっぱれ。
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hits him.
勝負あった。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Holds out with the block. Great work finding the opening. The jump in is denied. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなる？これは？
What a loaded parry! The corner makes it
なるほどな。
in some meter here to be best in the round.
いいぞ。
Oh, super hard!
おっと。
Can they stay on top of them? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Whack! Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. You know we paid to get in here, right?
ここは攻めたいところ。なんだしかし、これはでかいのが入ったか。
5 gauge gap here. They back the opponent into the corner. Now, just goes for it at this range.
これは？
A low heavy too.
いや、すごいな。
Experiencing burnout. knocked him out of the air.
あっぱれやるではないか
This is a complete shutdown. They crowned them from above. Are we going to see a comeback here? Looking for a hole. Closes it out.
見事
A decisive win. How's it all looking from where you're sitting?
ではまた会おう
That driving pack doesn't get through.
今のよく守ったね
We're still early in the round.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいねどうだろう
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
このまま行くか
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だ
Solid anti-air there.
いいよいいよ
Decides to meet them in the air.
ここはどう出るか
Impact's a no-go.
いやーよくガードした
Checks them with the projectile. They break things off to take a quick breather. Burnout is triggered.
ちょっと危ないなこれは
Alright, let's see the damage here. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Where is their hope? They saw the chip KO on the table.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
いやー圧倒的にね勢いが違う
Surprises him with the driver. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
頑張っていってもらいたいよねもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Smart move to stay on guard.
いやーよくガードした
Springs forward with the drive rush. Pokes with the medium kick. And blast. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
ああここからだ
Brushes that off and keeps going.
いいぞ
Player 1 needs to watch their life, but with super art in play, it's still anyone's round.
まだ逆転がある
The super art connects, and it's going to be the kill.
You're kidding me!
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
もうぶつかっていくしかないね
Still plenty of time left. That punish counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here.
いやすごいないいぞ
Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. Pressure crowns them from above. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
どうしたもっとやり
The low kick hits.
あっぱれやるではないか
Dangerous.
何
Shrug that off.
いいぞこの調子だ
Fire blast. Drive impact misses.
今のは気にするな僕だ
Connects with the throw.
見事だ
Dang. What are they gonna do? Watch your head. Checks with the sandblast. Test the waters with what? In anti-air.
見事だ
Right? The drive impact doesn't work.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Quick medium poke. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Escapes the corner. Drive rush. Reversal.
もっともっと争うがよ
Oh, they're running out of time. Checks with the sandblast. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Raw super hard income.
もっともっと争うが
They are done.
よよくやったこれが見たかったのだ
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ
Hope you're not a sore loser.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
何事も最初の感じ しょうがな。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
ここからが大事だな。
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Shuts down the air approach. Denied up top. Super art is almost empty on both ends. Will they wait it out or engage? Grabs him.
やはり近距離での戦いは見ていて楽しいね。さあどうだ？
Throws him. What's next?
お？
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
いやどうだ？
Blocks the roll heavy. Still slugging it. KO.
良い決着だった。
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
危機迫るその戦いぶり、見事だ。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Shows the medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやこのラウンドはどうなるんだ。
Player two chases him down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Throws to get around their defense.
そうか。
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. There's a change of side.
次はどう出る？
There's a wall splash. It can't do anything now.
これはでかいのが入ったか。
Connects with the throw.
綺麗に投げていったね。
Nowhere to run.
もっと
Popped off the tank and scores the win.
良いとどめだ。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
再戦とは互いがまだ血に飢えているようだな。
Blocks the jump in. Looks like they've heard this one before.
今のよく守ったね。どうだろう。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. Backs him into a corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Totally in on the impact for nothing.
ああ惜しかった。
The jump in is denied. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
今いいの。
There's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punch counter. KO.
勝負は
Player two with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Shows the medium kick. Impact shut out.
今のよく守ったね。
Trade, but they're not worried. Denies the jump in.
いやすごいな。
Gotta be mindful of reach and takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いや見事気持ちよく決まったね。
Level 1 super art. Breaking with some serious style. Pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count.
いやすごい。良い決着だった。
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
勝ちの勢いで勝ち切ったな。これは見事という他はないな。
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
おう、まだ戦い足りぬようだな。
Goes for an overhead.
ああ、今のは素晴らしいね。
Player 2 with the life lead.
このまま行くか。
Still slugging it out here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO!
いいね。5度目までしっかり。
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
目の覚めるような戦いだ。キャラクターと一心同体になっているようだ。
Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
Anything could happen. Brushes that off and keeps going. And the super activated. You can't forget the super for extra damage.
ああ、今のは素晴らしいね。
Jump! Barely blocks the jump in. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count.
いやすごいな
Smart play with the throw. Throw option always good for the damage. The spacing is so on point right now. Just goes for it at this range. And they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win. Juicy opportunity now. What patience to scout out the counterattack.
いやよくガードして
Wrecks them.
もっと我が輩を楽しませ
Noticeable like KO.
やるではないか
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player.
Here comes a new challenger.
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ
Time to play.
Round one.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみだ
Very dangerous range. You definitely get clipped by something here. Decides to go with the target counter. Was looking for that jump attack.
いや見事気持ちよく決まったね
Hits the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. That drive impact is blocked.
いやよくガードした
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Fights back out of the corner. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. Heading in, springs forward with the drive rush. KO! Bags around. What did you make of it?
いやいいねいい感じだと思う
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
おういいね
Hopes with the medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be. Blocking a jump in attack leaves you at disadvantage, so it's better to try an anti-air instead. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いやすごいな
Level 1 super art. Breaking with some serious style. Can they stay on top of them? Now can they finish the job? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Medium kick. Whipped with that huge attack. Lots of Puha bank and plenty of avenues to shoot to. Brushes that off and keeps going.
いや見事気持ちよく決まったね
Reads the throw and escapes. Max SA connects with the throw.
見事だ
Burns the bar for break. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. They gotta dig down deep here.
もう決まってしまうぞ
All the way up with the throw. It out.
良いとどめだ
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった見事だ
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな
The jump in is denied. Grabs him. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
ここはどう出るか
Goes for the throw.
いいよいいよどうだろう
Solid counter. Knockdown. Anticipated that counter and blocks.
今のよく守ったね
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Right lead opens up. Hopes with the medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Next hit will end the round.
もうちょっと
feeling out the space.
目に見えない駆け引きがあるんだろうね。
KO!
やるではないか。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなる？
Takes the hit and keeps on trusting.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。いやー、どうだ？
This is the driver.
技のビーチ。
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Now can they finish the job? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 is holding on to that corner advantage. Lots of Fuha bank and plenty of avenues to race through. Koosatsu to pry them open. Throws a fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps up.
もっと我が輩
The throw connects.
素晴らしい投げだ。
Nice.
見事だ。
Super hard to show what a BNP fighter can do for you. Back into the corner. The throw connects.
見事だ。
This
いいのが入った。
You're done.
そういうことだ。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ。
This can lead to some big damage. We're just a smart throw.
素晴らしい投げだ。
Sets up with the jump in. Both fighters have full strength. Player 1 can't let this sit. They gotta start cooking.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
A smart throw.
綺麗に投げていったね。
Sticks out a kick. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Will this drive gauge gap decide? Nothing stops this train.
やっぱりやるではないか。
The jump in is denied. What are they gonna do? A jump crowns them from above.
しがた切ってきたぞ。なんだと？
Oh my God! They just took it away.
届かないか。
Come on. It's time
Did
to train.
this seal their fate? Did it? Wait a minute! They are done.
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Jamie
Player 1
wins.
was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
諸君、最高の試合だったぞ。
The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
Here comes a new challenger.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ？
Round one.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
非常に興味深いし、見届けさせてもらうぞ。
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Goes for the throw.
そう。どうだろう。
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Did well to get the buff there. Impact shut out.
いやー、よくガードした。
Both players have near empty super arguments. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here.
さあ、ここだ。
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Spices things up by adding the super art to the combo.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Easy tech. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
いやー、どうだ。
Reads their mind and catch the throw. KO.
良い決着だった。
In my
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Did well to get the buff in there. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
Player 1 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Gets out of there with the backhand. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Smart move to stay on guard.
いやーよくガードした。
Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Then nuh-uh to the impact.
いやーよくガードした。
Fights out from the corner, back to the center of the stage. Yo, what's coming next? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Barely hanging on. A chance for big damage with the punch count.
いいぞ。
KO.
やるではないか。
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
これは悪魔である我が輩から見てもかなりの力の持ち主と言わざるを得ないな。
You did well to get the buff in there. Does the dry brush here open things up for them? We're still early in the round.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Player 1 with the life lead.
このまま行くか？
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. Blocks the jump in. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Gaining some meter will open up the chance to deal huge damage if they can create an opening. Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Medium kick. Hits him with his free flow. A clutch drive move here can close out the round for either fighter. Pressure is so intensive.
もうちょっと。
Drive rush to keep it going. Barely blocks the jump in. Checks with the medium kick. Springs forward with the drive rush.
次はどう出る？
Not much time left in this round. KO!
見事。
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるのだな。
That throw misses. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters have full drive rush to keep it going.
いやどうだ。
There's a change of sides. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They're backed up into the corner.
さあここからだ。
Side hop shoulder start something. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump in at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Reads the throw and escapes. Springs forward with the drive rush.
このエネルギー弾実に興味深いな。
Gets the buff in there. Could be looking to start something.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかしそれは相手も同じか。
Closing moments of the round. One hit's gonna do it.
一歩も引けないねこれは。
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
Looking for a hole. Forward rush. Down and out.
そういうことだ。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ。
Last chance. It's now or never.
いやこれは頑張ってほしい。
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
これは危険な香りがするな。
Player 2 has the super gate advantage.
ああそうだ。
Cherry on top.
Come on. It's time
Get
to
to the
train.
side hole. Show him the style of the real match. There it is. Up to spin the meter on juicy damage with that throw there.
ああそうだ。
Oh, here we go. Here comes the corner pressure.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
Loser.
Down and out.
見事。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
さあ思う存分やり合うがいい
Hope
争
you're not
う
a
がい
sore
い
loser.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
よろしく頼む期待している
Shuts down the arrow. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいねいいよいいよ
Goes for the throw.
どうだろう
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped. All right, what's coming next? Holds out with the block. Hits the jump in. The jump in is denied. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets a buff in the meantime. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws to get around their defense.
今の投げは良い勝負だったね
Lightning opens up.
さあどうだ
Good Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they could be. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
二人とも限界という次はどう出る
Hanging on for dear life.
俺はいける
He's there.
やるではないか
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
死闘というのはこういうのを言うんだな
All right, who's gonna swing first?
自分を信じて戦い抜くのだ
Lockstep anyway. Both fighters want to establish themselves, takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いやすごいな
Come on. It's time
Goes
to
for the
train.
level 3 super art to show them this is how you roll in this town. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? That
これはでかいのが入ったか
5 gauge gap here. Big throw.
良い投げ
Genius read. Wow, they are reading each other below.
見事だ
Risky up close scrap still going on. Punish counter sets the table for big damage. Down and out.
良いとどめだ
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
最後まで諦めるな
Player 2 is mounting a smart throw.
見事だ
A smart throw.
あっぱれやるではないか
The throw is denied. The overhead denied.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Player 1,
おっと
there's a drive attack.
あっぱれやるではないか
The block will break.
あっぱれやるではないか
This is gonna a smart throw.
あっぱれやるではないか
Jump.
あっぱれやるではないか
We absolutely gotta put him down. We're gonna take the round. Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだ
Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip.
どうだろう
Still slugging it out here. Denied up top. Down. Nails the anti-air.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Throws to get around their defense. Throws them. What's next?
今の投げは良いフォームだったね
Fights back out of the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
ああ今のは素晴らしい
Level 1 super art. Breaking with some serious style. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
もうギリギリだねなるほどな
Hey, oh.
見事
That match was too close. But definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるのだな
Here's the jumping. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out. Then brushes that off and keeps going.
いざこの調子だ
That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Smart play with it.
いざこの調子だもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだこれは熱いぞ
Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage. Noticeable by blocking that drive into opt for the critical art.
いざこの調子だ
Destiny.
Getsuga Saiho! Hit him with the battle cry!
月が
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
もう決まってしまっ
Put some brakes on the impact.
た今のは見えていたんだろうね
Tries to act quick, but whiffs the attack.
今のは気にするな無理だ
A single hit will do it.
気を抜くでないぞ
Nuh-uh. That win wasn't luck. It was 100% planned.
よく折れずに戦ったさすがだ
The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player.
Here comes a new challenger.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ？
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
何事も最初が肝心なのだ。最初だな。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Backs him into a corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Knockdown.
ああ今のは素晴らしいね。
The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish count. Player 1, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack.
さあどうだ？
No more drive gauge.
危ないぞ。気をつけろ。
Reads their mind and tempts the throw. Pressure is so intensive.
もうちょっと。
Shoots off KO.
勝負あったね。
The round comes to a close, but I think we're only seeing just a glimpse of what these two are capable of.
まだまだこれから力を出してほしい。
Ah, yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too. Add some damage and flare with the super.
いいぞ。この調子だ。
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
良い状況ではあるね。
Hits him with his free flow. The drive impact is denied.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Opens him up with the throw.
次はどう出る？
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Anti-air drops him.
いいぞ。この調子だ。
Putting the brakes on the impact.
いやーよくガードした。
Goes for the fireball to force a reaction. Shows immediate impact squash.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Checks with immediate drive impact misses. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 needs to throw connect.
見事だ。
The next touch may decide this round.
もう決まってしまうぞ。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. You're done.
見事。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
対戦と互いがまだ血に飢えているようだな。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Impact's a no-go.
今のよく守ったね。ここはどう出るか。
Goes to get around their defense.
やはり近距離での組み合いは見ていて楽しい。
Reads the overhead well and blocks. Oh, and the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Life lead opens up. KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
迫るその戦いで見事だ。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. That drive impact doesn't get through.
いやーよくガードした。
Saw that counterattack coming.
いやーよくガードした。
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Oh, what does takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いいぞ。この調子だ。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Digs in deep to get that drive impact.
い
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter manager. Hits him with his free throw. Pokes with the medium kick. Don't mind me, just making a flowchart over here.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかし、それは相手も同じか。
Connects with the throw.
やっぱり、やるではないか。
What were they thinking?
今のは見えていたんだろうね。もっと我が輩を。
Looking for the overhead this time.
いやー、よくなる。
AO.
見事。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow here?
いいぞ。血がたぎってきたか。
Okay, they trade in. Checks with the projectile. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
このまま行くか。
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Did well to get the buff in there. Didn't they hear the announcer yell fight?
これはどうした。
Are you both exchanging numbers or something?
目に見えない駆け引きがあるんだろうね。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
ああ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Surprises them with the driver. In a dire situation, they can KO.
勝負あったね。
Bags around. What did you make of it?
危機迫るその戦いぶり。見事だ。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Spin some meter to add super damage to the combo.
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
Was that super the turning? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. They're backed up into the corner.
どうした？いけるだろう。
Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage.
いやー、どうだ。
Gives a little space with the throw.
いや、すんごいな。
Drive gauge gap here. Opens him up with the throw.
見事な投げだね。血がたぎってきたぞ。
That caught and his drive brings him back. Ooh, a perfect parry. What uncooked Each hit is so important.
もうビリッビリだね。
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
Down and out.
やるではないか。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみ。
We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
非常に興味深い試合。お届けさせてもらうぞ。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Maybe they're gonna talk it out?
これはどうした。
Player 1 has been using their drive gauge liberally to try and set the pace of this round. They need to find a way to make the most of drive gauge without going too far. Fights back out of the corner. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, down to the wire. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They got their eye on the air.
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
Hits!
良い決着だった
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
全く素晴らしいね見事に決めていった
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. It's clipped by the anti-air.
いやすごいな
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうしたいけるだろう
Just goes for it at this range.
これはいやすごいな
Blocks the impact. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Their will to win is really being tested here. There's a change of sides. So little life left.
あと少しだ
Hits him with his free flow. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this point. It's there!
良い決着だった
That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances.
これは悪魔である我が輩から見てもかなりの力の持ち主と言わざるを得ないな
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね
Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Player 1 has the life lead.
このまま行くか
Knockdown.
そうかどうだろう
Lays on the pressure with the projectile.
さあここだ
Goes for the drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Oh? That's the tech you get. Hold your breath. Player 2 chases in the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage.
ああ今のは素晴らしい
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Reads their mind and texts the throw. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
さあ
It's there!
見事
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
人というのはこういうのを言うんだな
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
もっともっと我が輩を楽しませるがよい
Full gain control of it, brushes that off and keeps going.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Level 1 super art, breaking with some serious style. Jumps! Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Do they have enough drive gauge? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Medium kick hits. Big impact doesn't do anything.
今のよく守ったね
We have a super art on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around.
排水のヒットは届くのか
Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible. Add some damage and putting the cherry on top.
いいぞこの調子だ
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
ここは攻めたいところ
The drive impact doesn't work.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Jump. Too slippery to get a handle on. Medium kick. Wow, okay. Escapes the corner and resets the situation midstream.
いい感じだ
Close range projectile. The next touch may decide this round.
もう決まってしまうぞ
What'll be the plan here?
最後までわからないぞ
Huge chance after that wall splash. Both sides hitting. Wow. What a defensive display to shut down the counter hard.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Nuh-uh. That win wasn't luck. It was 100% planned.
よく折れずに戦ったさすがだ
Impact squash.
いやーよくガードした
Barely blocked the jump in. This match just started and it can go either way.
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね
Throws him.
素晴らしい投げだ
Player 2 can't let this connect with the throw.
素晴らしい投げだ
Still can't
見事だ。
Come on. It's time to
Tetsuga
shrink.
Saiho, hit him with your battle card.
Too slow.
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage.
いいのが入った。
There's the burnout. Side switch. Quick step throw. A smart throw.
綺麗に投げていったね。
Keeps him out. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash, a real test of nerves here. Up and over. Now they go down and out.
良いとどめだ。
Ken
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった。
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
よろしく頼む。期待している。
Still early in the round.
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
The drive impact nets them a sweet punish count.
いいよいいよ。どうだろう。
Player 1 with the life lead.
このまま行くか。
Down to the wire.
おお、そうきたか。
Both fighters are working to spin some meter to add super damage to the combo.
いいよいいよ。
Shuts down the air approach. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Very solid corner switch. Blocks the heavy low. We're near the end of the round. KO.
良い決着だった。
Yeesh. That didn't look like a fair fight at all. But let me hear your thoughts.
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった。
The jump in is denied. Grabs him.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Springs forward with the drive rush. We'll gain control of the match in the early going.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Field slugging it out and getting sweaty. Medium kick. Zero right kick for a mix-up. The overhead's good. Oh, what a read to block the drive impact.
いやー、よくガードした。
This is a connects with the throw.
見事だ。
Are we going to see a comeback here? What are they, roll heavy?
あっぱれ、やるではないか。いいぞ。
They've been keeping a cool, tried to act quickly, but whipped the attack.
今のは気にするな。次だ。
It connects all with the drive rush. Drive rush overhead, but it won't work.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Wow. Reed doesn't give up and gets the win with authority.
よく折れずに戦った。さすがだ。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
よろしく頼む。期待している。
Checks with the projectile. So who's going to make a move?
これはどう
Can't blame either of these fighters for not wanting to be stuck in that corner. That drive impact is blocked.
今のよく守ったね。
Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in.
今いいのだ。
Ox for the super hard. Let's see how they apply the corner pressure in this situation.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
From up above, sees it coming and blocks it out. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Player 2 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. Throws a projectile. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake.
これはでかいのが入ったか。
KO.
ああ、決まったね。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
二人ともなかなかやるな。 我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Firm on the impact. It's not a counter, but we take those. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
そういうことかなるほどな
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Risky up-close scratch still going on. Player 1 has the life advantage.
良い状況ではあるね
Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack leaves you at a disadvantage. So instead takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いいぞこの調子だ
Hits him with his free throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
さあここからだ
General kick for a mix-up. Medium kick hits. On the ball, critical arc. Yo, what's gonna happen?
おっと
Come on. It's time to
Making
train.
sure they're done. Using the super to get the KO. Closes it out.
やるではないか
This is the final round.
my
Expect to
world.
see some fireworks.
We're all
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Player 1 is flipping the script with that super turnaround. Now can they finish the job? Both overhead, but it won't work. This match just takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Player 1 with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or hang back.
どうしたもっとやり合うのだ
A jump in. The pin ride. Dangerous range here. You know me, Paige. Forward rush. Keeps him out. His face all on the drive rush. Knocked him out of the air.
あっぱれやるではないか
Sticks out a kick. Quick medium post. Drive rush. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Wow, okay. Escapes the ball, trying to make something happen with the overdrive arc. Looking for the overhead this time.
いやーよくガードした
Posterize. This is gonna hurt. Medium kick, forward rush. Dangerous range here. Grounds them from above. Medium kick into. In attack. Oh my god, did they just choke it away?
届かないか
What a statement with that fireball. They are done.
よくやったこれが見たかったのだ
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
実力的にはほぼ五分五分最後の踏ん張りが決め手だったね
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Shuts that down with a parry. Brushes that off and keeps going.
いやすごいな
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
Will they whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
どうだろう
Confident answer here.
ああ今のは素晴らしい
Gets a buff in the meantime. Grabs him.
ここで決めるその胆力あっぱれ
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Quick dash in. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあもっとやり合うのだ
General kick for a mix-up. KO.
良い決着だった
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
いやーいいねいい感じだと思う
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Flash. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
どっちも動けてはいるんだろうね
This fight is just underway. Brushes that off and keeps going.
いやすごいな
Takes him all the way to the corner.
これはでかいのが入ったか
Spices things up by adding the super arc to the combo.
いいよいいよ
Was that super the turning point of this round?
これはでかいのが入ったか
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
さあここからだ
General kick for a mix-up. They exchange blows.
いいね
KO.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
最後まで諦めるな
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
一進一退すごく良い試合をしている
Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Hitting up close and personal. Player 2 has a big drive gauge lead. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be super hard to show what a PhD fighter can do for you.
あっぱれやるではないか
Oh, this super hard to change the makeup of this match. Player 2 needs to take advantage of his gauge disparity. Clutch, anti-air.
いいぞこの調子だ
What? An anti-air?
いいぞこの調子だ
It eats it. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's gotta do better than that.
いやーよくガードし
Down and out.
た見事
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
ここからが大事だな
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
このまま行くかいやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish?
いやー押した
Fighters off in overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes.
さあここだ
Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. Drive rush gets in their face. Adds parry to the pressure. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your move to bait out and attack. And the super activate. You can't forget the super for extra damage.
ああ今のは素晴らしい
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 will have to... Oh, burnout activates. Oh, my heart. I can't, man.
一歩も引けないねこれは
He's there.
見事
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
死闘というのはこういうのを言うんだな
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how...
おっと
Pounces on that mistake with the impact on the punish count.
いいぞこの調子だ
That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Trying to read each other here.
攻めるタイミング
Lands the meter on the super art.
いいぞこの調子だ
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Kangaroo, rep up.
Bet that hurt.
Using a super art can open up huge chances for you. Big throw.
いいぞこの調子だ
Hits him with his free flow. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player to what a smart throw.
素晴らしい投げだ
You're done.
良いとどめだ
That's
We're
right.
going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
一進一退すごく良い試合をしている
Which fighter takes the hit and keeps on trucking?
いいぞこの調子だもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. They gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね
Coach with a hit. Free flow strike. What? Anticipate the throw.
血がたぎってきたぞ
Push their way out into the clutch throw escape. Impact block.
今のは見えていたんだよね
And whip. Not so wide open.
今のは気にするな右だ
The chin rise. Player 2 is in dark times with burnout. Close range. Nothing stops this train.
いいぞこの調子だ
The jump in is denied. Oh, you never know drive run. Aim for the can lead to some big damage.
いい感じだ。
Getting up close, there's a burnout.
地獄の沙汰ほど面白い。見事だ。
What? Hadouken! Hadouken!
Answers with a fireball.
Hadouken!
This time, to bust this out, are you for real?
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
優子総白の試合だったね。俺は最後までわからなかったな。
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Medium kick and trust that all.
やっぱりやるではないか。
Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Clearing out the space.
目に見えない駆け引きがあるんだろうね。
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this round. Someone's gotta make a move.
これはどうだ。
And it brings out the super. How's this going to work out for you?
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね。
Player 1 chases him down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Gets
勝負あったね。
bags around. What did you make of it?
いやーいいね。いい感じだと思う。
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
駆け引きが分かってきたとこ
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
ろ。いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. That corner's gonna make pace to hit and keeps on trucking. Could be looking to start something.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかし俺は相手も同じか。
Impact's a no-go.
今のよく守ったね。どうした？いけるだろう。さあここからだ。さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Checks with the medium kick. Denies the jumping.
いいぞこの調子だ。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Here I kick for a mix-up. Punches that off and keeps going.
いいぞこの調子だ。
This kid leads to some big damage. Who's gonna take it? Oh my god, did they just choke it away?
届かないか。
Both of them back off. They may try to make something happen with the overdrive arm. Don't mind me, just making a flowchart over here.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかしそれは相手も同じか。
Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistake. Looks for breaks on the impact.
いやーよくガードした。
Escapes the round by the skin of their teeth.
なんだと？
Fight! Round! Fight!
Drops that off.
見事だ。
Manages to block the jump in attack. Leading impact squat.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Oh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Trouncing from an impact squat.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
What are they going to do? Drive impact misses.
今のは気にするな。次だ。
Both fighters are down. Sets up with the jump in. All the way up with the super.
いやすんごいな。
Oh, super change the makeup of this match.
Bet that
They
hurt.
saw that they had the game. A smart throw.
あっぱれやるではないか。あっぱれやるではないか。
The throw connects.
素晴らしい投げだ。
Gotta find something to work with here.
気を抜くでないぞ。
They are done.
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Player 1 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
良いものを見させてもらった。次も楽しみにしているぞ。
Yo, I can't argue.
We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters need to bring their A game to the table.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
諸君、健闘を祈る。ああ、今のは素晴らしいね。
Dangerous range here. Be careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Goes for the throw.
いいよいいよ。どうだろう。
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな。ここはどう出るか。
Player 1, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Trying to read each other.
攻めるタイミング難しいね。
Hits!
ああ、決まったね。
That round had some interesting twists to it. What are your thoughts?
そうだね。このラウンドをもって次の展開がどうなるかだよね。
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make note of it. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. That still counts. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
Springs forward with the drive rush.
いやー、どうだ。
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Opens him up with the throw.
いや、すごいな。
Scrapping it out up close.
おっと。
That punch counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here.
いいぞ。
It's there.
見事。
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
圧縮の勢いで勝ち切ったな。これは見事という他はないな。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
対戦とは互いがまだ血に飢えているようだな。
Decides to go with the target combo. Player 2 push the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。どうだろう。
Denied up top. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Anything could happen here.
目に見えない駆け引きがあるんだろうね。
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive stock, and that's going to affect their ability to play the neutral game. The depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on it if they want to win this match. Did well to get the bump in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Hold your breath.
おお、そうきたか。
Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
もうギリギリだね。
Side switch out of the corner. KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
次が肝心だ。気を引き締めていくのだ。
Hit variables. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
Max and A gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday.
次はどう出る。
Aims for the legs with the slide. Bites out from the corner. Back. Whips the impact.
これはしょうがないよね。
stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Confirmed for Super. Level 3 Bullshit Ninja Star Cypher. That's some big damage. Huge hit. Good decision with that throw.
いいのが入った
A real test of nerve there. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
いやすごいな
This can lead to some big damage. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Puts the brakes on the impact.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Solid entry. You're done.
見事
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
見事素晴らしい接戦であった
Who's gonna steal this win?
最後まで気を抜くでないぞ
Jump. Smart play with the throw.
見事な投げだね
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
どうしたいけるだろうおっとあっぱれやるではないか
It's time to train.
Oh, this super art could change the makeup of this match. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage.
これはあっぱれやるではないか
Throw tag. Player 1 with the rhythm covers the track hits over in a flash.
見事
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった見事だ
Gets him with his free flow. Gets the knockdown and now
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
with a hit, whip, charging. Tricky territory here.
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
Goes to over there. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Solid combo. Throws him. What's next? That's some big tail.
ああ決まったね
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
二人ともなかなかやりだ我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いやすごいな
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
さあここからだ
The fans tuning up. That Bullshit Ninja Star Cypher means it'll all be over in a flash. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Looking for a chance. This can lead to some big blows.
あっぱれやるではないか
Go heavy.
あっぱれやるではないか
Noticeable like, wow. Reads the counter attack.
もっともっ
Gotta do better than that.
といやよくガードした
First impact block.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Overhead, but it won't work.
いやよくガードした
This is a critical one.
もう決まってしま
Down and out.
うやるではないか
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
次が肝心だ気を引き締めていくのだ
Somehow manages to block the jump. There, in with the cross-up. Aims for the leg. Wow. What a defensive display to shut down the counter hard. Connects with the throw.
綺麗に投げていったね
Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ
Denied. He's cool and locks him out.
いい感じだ
Shuriken bomb. Covers the track to hit better. Puts the brakes on the impact.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
What are they going to do? Tricky hit there. The drive impact doesn't work.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Getting those shuriken bombs ready. A projectile to save it off. Puts the brakes on the impact.
いやよくガードした
Free throws for forward rush. Medium kick into.
いいぞ
Nothing stops this train.
見事だもっともっと争うがよい何
Here I come!
あっぱれやるではないかよくやったこれが見たかったのだ
Player 2 had to work.
comes a new challenger.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
さあ、思う存分やり合うがいい。争うがいい。
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみだ。
Checking how their opponent reacts to the fireball. Denying them a breather there with the long-range fireball. Player 2 has the life on.
このまま行くか?
That drive impact is blocked.
いやー、よくガードした。
Someone's gotta make a move.
俺はどうした?
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That drive impact is blocked. You block it, but the gap is closed. At the radar, up and running.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Denies the low heavy. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあ、もっ
Down to the wire.
と。おお、そうきたか。
The dire super spins the meter on the super KO.
やるではないか。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
全く素晴らしいね。 見事に決めていった
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
どっちも動けてはいるんだろうねきっと
Who'll gain control of the match in the early going,
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impact shut out.
今のよく守ったね
Hits him with his free flow. Jump! Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be.
次はどうで
Experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか
Breaking some damn shit. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Checks him with the boom. Sonic blade with big four reaction. Medium kick hits. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Oh, what an escape from the corner. Rips out the foot, brushes that off, and keeps going. Fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on. Watching each other carefully. We'll make the first move. Super clutch corner switch. Checks him with the boom. Throws a fireball. You know we paid. Willing to risk it for the overtime. Experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか
Picks the air throw. Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. We're down, more fuel on the fire. Took him up.
あっぱれやるではないか
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Down and out.
良いとどめだ
Not gonna lie. That was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
次の戦いを楽しませてくれるのだろうな
The ninth up top. Checks with the projectile. Fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump it. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. They spin some meter to add super damage to the combo.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Reads their mind and takes the throw. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard.
いいよいいよ
Ooh, that's a pretty big life lead. It's not looking too good, folks.
ちょっと危ないなこれはさあここだ
Adds parry to the pressure. Player 2 chases him down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Hits
ああ決まったね
player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
危機迫るその戦いぶり見事だ
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Super Armor does its job. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking the jump in attack leaves you at a disadvantage, so it's better to try an anti-air instead. Gives a little space with the throw.
良い投げ
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. They're backed up into the corner.
どうしたいけるだろう
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Shows the medium kick. Sonic plays the fish for a reaction. Easily escapes the throw attack. That throw is not gonna reach. Connects with the medium kick. Below!
やっぱりやるではないか
Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. That's a big one. They're looking to connect with an overdrive arc impact squash.
いやーよくガードした
Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
いいのが入った
One chance here may end this round.
これはいけるかしかし油断はできんな
Backed into the corner. What setup? It's there.
良い決着だった
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Checks with the medium drive rush to keep it going. Still plenty of time left.
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいこの世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんだな
Ring level 4 unlocks more moves for the fight at hand. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Nowhere to run. Connects with the throw.
綺麗に投げていったね。
This is an impact block.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Burnout.
いいぞ。
Cut that boy off. He's had too much. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very perilous. Close that off. But stunned. You might not want to see military. Alcohol.
It's time to
Yo,
train.
are they actually done? Hang on. That's how you close it out. What a beast.
良いとどめだ。
Jamie wins.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Combo with the target combo. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
良い状況ではあるね。
Starts off zoning with fireball. Counter hit throw there. The low heavy hits. Goes for the throw. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Brings out the super. How's this going to work out for him?
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Combo with the target combo. Will that drive impact get punished?
いや、おそらく。
Breaks them with the Sonic Hurricane. Nice damage. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Hold your breath.
あと少しだ。
Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over.
いや、どうだ。
Oh my heart. I can't, man.
一歩も引けないね、これは。
They're backed up. KO.
見事。
That match was too close, but definitely kind of match you like to see, right?
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になる。
Sonic Boom. Uses a target combo as a filler. Player 2 has a slight life lead.
差はついたようだが、まだまだこれからだ。
Blocking that drive attack isn't going to work.
なるほどな。いや、どうだ。
Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Ooh, burnout activate.
まだ諦めるな。
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
血がたぎってきたぞ。
Throws a fireball, a quick breather. Gotta be careful not to hit their going for the super. Oh, you're done.
見事。
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
破竹の勢いで勝ち切ったな。これは見事という他はない。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
いいぞ。血がたぎってきたか。
They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of something big. Decides to go with the target combo. Projectile to try to change the situation.
どうだろう。
Comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it?
危ないぞ。気をつけろ。
Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big fat hit.
良い決着だった。
Not sure how you're going to break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
目の覚めるような戦いだった。キャラクターと一心同体になっているようだ。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだ。次はどうだろ
Long low attack hits.
う。いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Drive gauge gap here. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
さあ、ここからだ。
Between the wall and a hard place. And their stuns. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Checks him with the boom. Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
これは悪魔である我が輩から見てもかなりの力の持ち主と言わざるを得ないな。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
いいぞ。血がたぎってきたか。
Low kick connects.
ああ、今のは素晴らしいぞ。
Starts off zoning with the fireball. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Player 1 has the life lead.
このまま行くか。
You can use a drive rush like that to keep control of the pressure. Player 1 is in burnout. drives off the table.
さあどうだ
Throw. Stay. Both go for the throw, and they cancel out. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Alright, what's coming next? Player 2 maintaining the corner threat hits.
勝負あった
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
二人ともなかなかやるな我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Throws a projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだ
They decide to hang back. Oh,
そうかこれはでかいのが入ったか
let's see how they apply the corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
How will this impact it? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Scrapping it out up close. Links it. Connects with the medium kick. Finds the target. There's some meter here embedded in the round.
やっぱりやるではないかもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
KO.
良い決着だった
Last round. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Checks him with the boom. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
これは危険な香りがするな
Clutch, clutch, and kill.
やっぱりやるではないか
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Out of range, relatively safe.
これは熱いぞ
Medium kick, impact fly.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Both sides hit the drive. Stop this train.
いいぞこの調子だ
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Let's move the boom. Oh, what a rush. Execution on display with the perfect boom. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
届かないか
Boom. What are they gonna do? Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. With super arts into play, throws him.
綺麗に投げていったね
Fire past an overdrive arrow. Both sides getting ready. A real test of nerves here. Answers with a fireball. Let's move the boom. Nothing but space and opportunity at this point. Raw super art in love. Give me some tips for that chip.
そういうことだ
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった見事だ
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな
Player 2 drops them under half-life and closes the gap. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
Goes for the fireball. Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Okay, so a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Super armor
なるほどな
spins some meter to add super damage to the combo. Life lead opens up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
どうした
Spins the meter on the super arm.
いいぞこの調子だ
Genius read. There.
見事
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
人というのはこういうのを言うんだな
Pushes that off and keeps going.
いいぞこの調子だ
Level 1 super art. Breaking with some serious style. What's gonna happen next? Barely blocks the jump in. Now can they finish the job? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it?
次はどうだ
Player 1 takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったねこれはでかいのが入ったか
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Checks him with the boom. Thanks to drink level now, this party's getting interesting. That punch counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here.
すごいな。いい感じだ。
This round is heating. The Houdini low block. Close block. Noticeable life freeze. Is a comeback still possible? Uncooked raw super.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんだな。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
もう決まってしまうぞ。
That was the highest I've ever seen one.
よく折れずに戦った。さすがだ。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい。
The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a